Hi, this is Steffi and welcome to the FinancialFox M&A series with IAMX, a blockchain-agnostic SSI platform for people to regain control of their digital identity. Because identity is a big deal in Web3 and in today's digital space. In this month's M&A, we are going to discuss a new IAMX product called AdaMail, which is a Web3 new communication email system. It's very exciting what they are building, and explaining everything today on the show is Tim Brückmann, founder and CMO at IAMX. Obviously, I ask a few questions to understand what AdaMail is, what we should expect, how the idea started, what the revolution is bringing, but probably you have more questions that you would like to ask a team. So I incentivize all of you to get in touch with us via social media. You can do it on Twitter, you can do it on LinkedIn, or send me an email at steffi@financialfox.news and ask your questions so we can bring them on the next M&A, or also get an answer from IAMX on social media. We obviously use all the social media to communicate with our audience, so please engage with us. If you prefer to leave a comment in the YouTube comment section, please do that. We can also reply to you there. Now, if you're not subscribed to our YouTube channel, click the subscribe button now and follow us on social media to stay up to date with our news and interviews. And before we go straight in our conversation with Tim, a few words about our sponsors. Greengage provides e-money accounts for small and medium-sized enterprises, high net worth investors, and digital assets firms. They leverage the latest technologies, including blockchain, to unlock new funding and liquidity, a game-changing for many SMEs, which are fundamentally underserved by traditional financial services. As a client of Greengage, you will have a dedicated relationship manager, yes, a real person who will listen. And getting started with Greengage is easy. Trust me, I've gone through the process myself and it's been really simple and quick. So, if you are seeking a more personalized experience in managing your accounts in the digital space, I genuinely encourage you to check out Greengage. And here is a little bonus for you, my wonderful listeners. Use the code FOX10 when signing up to enjoy a 10% on the first year's fee on corporate accounts only. The link is in the description, so take a moment to explore what Greengage has to offer. Now, back to the show. Hi Tim, how are you?
Hi Steffi, today I'm with you from warm sunny Mallorca in Spain, from the Balearic Islands. Nice to be with you again.
That's brilliant. My holiday are off. I was in the Dolomite. It was brilliant. But
nice. Walking, hiking.
Hiking, exactly.
I'm cave diving here. I'm always going cave diving every day.
Yeah, I know that you are a big fan. But today we have got a really good topic that we are going to be discussing in our monthly M&A, which is AdaMail, that has just launched, or you are rolling out all the features. Is a very revolutionary concept in Web3 messaging and email as well. And I want to unpack all of it. So, I mean, as much as you can say, because I know that is all in progress. So, how IAMX came up with AdaMail and what it is?
Yes, we have, our brilliant Dennis, our CTO. He is just focused on identity. And sometimes, he has to break out. He has to say, okay, I have to do something different. And he came up with an idea. Okay, I have an idea how to connect an NFT with email systems. So I like to get a Web2 email solution because they have standards we need to follow. So it's interactable, so you can use it. But how to log in? The login is typical Web3 with an NFT. And the story how we started was quite funny. Dennis told me, I have a new project. I like to do this and this. The name is AdaMail and it can solve a lot of problems. Say, okay, go to Patrick, ask him if we can make a good deal for the NFT minting, that he gives us a better price perhaps. Once Patrick from NMKR saw the name, he will say, hey guys, this is an idea I have in my drawer. Please show me what you've built so far. And Patrick and Dennis, by the way, we are a long-term partner with NMaker and have several products together. We are kind of friends. Yeah, and we showed everything from top to bottom and what we will do in the future with it. And Patrick was, wow, guys, I love what you're doing, and you are way ahead of how far I am. But, I love this project, so I like to join. Please, please, please. And we say, hey, Patrick, for sure, let's join forces. If we do something together, it will be much better. And it was much better because it's really, really nice working with Patrick. He's such a young and really emotional, really good guy. I could work with him very well. And so this is a product running under IAMX, but we have a nice sharing model with Patrick. So he will benefit from everything. He gets quite a high share of this project.
Brilliant. So now we got how the idea started, yes. How the project started. What is really the revolutionary aspect? So is the next generation email why?
So what is the biggest problem with emails? The biggest problem with emails is how to log in secure, not getting hacked. How often an email gets hacked and you get an email from yourself. You say, I never wrote this. And what we can do in the future with emails. It is a communication channel, which nowadays you can send and receive emails, information, pictures, and all this. But we like to put email closer to the real Web3. Our aim is, and we are finished with it, that you can do payments, you can do voting, and you can do the delegation for the Cardano network. So these are 3 points which we have on our roadmap. We have also anonymous voting. We have we have also anonymous mailing. Who is behind an email? We can really secure. There's an IAM something, like our name is IAMX, and we will show this with an email starting with IAM and then a really long number, and nobody knows who's behind it. So this is what we like to do, where we see Web3 is anonymous, should be anonymous, and we help people to stay anonymous, but you are able to send. So I think our system is something in direction of Proton Mail, but with some more functions. We have an event calendar for Cardano inside, which will be updated. By the way, thanks to Kaizen, he is the one running the calendar. We integrated already. We will integrate our product DocuFight once it's funded from the Catalyst proposal. So please vote for us. We need DocuFi in AdaMail. AdaMail was 100% funded by us, by IAMX. So we don't like to have a proposal for it because we are just, okay, this is a nice idea. Let's do it. And there's a lot of things coming on this platform. So we are dreaming about making this kind of a WeChat system, where you also can have a chat, payment, invitations, concert, event tickets, to exchange them, and they all live on the blockchain. And it's not possible to scam anybody with this, because if you log in, you can choose several logins with your NFT, and you can also log in with your KYC data. So we know this is Steffi, and she writes an email to a company, and there's a contract inside, and it is 100% clear, there's no question, that Steffi and the company, so perhaps it's me, having a contract via email, which is completely legit and follows all regulations. When I say you are a delegator, right, you have some ADA, and perhaps you support one of these great stake pools in Cardano. And if you run the Steffi stake pool, which I, by the way, think a FinancialFox stake pool would be super nice, how to communicate with your delegators. They like to stay anonymous. We like it because that's the system. Now we have a tool. We know that a wallet address is connected to an email. So we can really communicate with the real persons, which is so important when it comes to voting. We solved a really heavy problem, and we are quite proud that Charles Hoskinson made in his speech in the trade show Rare Evo. He talked about AdaMail and that he met Patrick, and they talked about AdaMail, and that we really solved this super nice problem. And we knew before that with our solution, this governance problem is solved. So we're very happy with this.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, always Chas has been a big believer in decentralized solution for identity as and also in everything that gets more people onboarding financial system, onboarding communication, getting into community. So that's a big thing. Now, I've got a question because you said, okay, the wallet address is connected to the email, which is fine, so preserved anonymity. Now, but if I get an email from you, I want to know that is you. So how that
No, I can choose. So we
okay.
have different products. Let me help you there. We have a product which is called Base Pass, and you just mint an NFT which is connected to your stake key, which is the wallet. But it's the level 1 for the wallet. This is the number, the name of your wallet, which is a long, not nice name. It's some numbers. Stake and then a lot of numbers. Second is we have a pass which is called Gold Pass, where you can say, I like to be FinancialFox at AdaMail.me or Steffi at. And I think FinancialFox is blocked, so it's still there for you. And then we have a Diamond Pass, which is just a little bit longer, and you get in the future some more extras, some more features. But all these 3 passes you can use to create an IAM and a long number address. So if I send you an email with this, you don't know who I am. But I can choose with my identities. IAMX loves identities. You can go to settings, or you can just choose sender, have a drop down, and you put in the email address from which you send. So like it's today, you can choose Steffi at, you choose FinancialFox at your email provider. And you can do the same. You can choose, okay, I like to communicate as Steffi. Today, I like to communicate as the official Stefanie surname. I don't like to say it here. I don't know how anonymous you are. So, but you have your full name, and it's with a KYC. So I would know, okay, that's the real Steffi. That's the Steffi I like to make business with. And the other, Steffi at or FinancialFox at, that's something where they say, cool, that's Steffi. I can just write. It's not for contracts or anything. We just write funny things, chit chat, and what else we can write.
Yeah, okay, that's clear. So basically, you can use different kind of identity, and all is provided by the
Yes.
IAMX identity solution. Now, go back to the security and fraud prevention, because this is a big issue right now. Phishing emails, people sending you email talking about, for instance, a Coinbase email. You need to unlock your wallet, then you look at the email of the sender, and it's some kind of like weird name. So there is a lot of scam coming out of emails. How AdaMail prevent that? Or what is, the procedure that you have in place that would prevent that happening?
It's always the user in the IAMX system who decides something. So if you decide that your filter for scam should be 100%, then you can set, I just like to have emails from people who have the following NFT in their wallet. So you can say, hey guys, I sent you all a FinancialFox NFT, and you're the only one who can write me. So, hey, you send out your entrance key to your delegators, your fans, your community, and just they can write you, because you block every other emails out.
Yeah, it's kind of like access. Very interesting.
This you can build up very easily a decentralized intranet for you. So you can have an internal email system with this. And if you integrate more, so I like to have the space buds. All space buds can write me. All the owners of a Chilled Kong can write me. All the owners of a FinancialFox NFT, and all the delegators in my stake pool. They can. The rest I don't like to listen or hear. They have my old address, so they still can reach me. But to have a very private one, I like to have really filters. So perhaps I like to have an email channel just for my family, just for my super, super close friends. And then for my friends and my people I know, and so you can make circles with this. In the beginning, it looks a little complicated, but this is how we like to do it. For sure, there will be, if I say, okay, this is Tim at AdaMail.me, I will receive a lot of spam for sure. But I can start to block them, lock them out, and stuff like this. So in general, we have a normal filter system, spam system, like every other email provider on the world has. We think, quite a good one. And on top of this, you filter with the NFTs. And that's the clue, that you really have an audience you can talk to. And they are legit. There's not a single one not legit to talk with you.
Well, building this decentralized intranet seems to me a really big opportunity for big companies.
Yes, and we are in touch with companies already. They are very keen on this solution. So what Dennis built with Patrick together and the team members is that the idea came also from, we have a problem from a quite big company. I can't talk about it now because we have an NDA signed. It's a company out of the security business with around 60,000 people, so quite big company. And they ask us to make an EIM system, so an access management, identity and access management system. And we will also adopt these for these big companies, that there can be any spam. So this is very interesting for highly security. It is the best solution. And they don't need to buy new servers and stuff like that. No, onboard on Cardano. We are ready here.
Okay, that's the next question. Interoperability, is that just going to be AdaMail? How are you planning to?
You can try to look which email addresses, which domains are free, like XXX mail me. There are a lot of cryptocurrencies, and try to get one. I think we got them all. So we will roll it out to the top 15 blockchains for sure. The next connection I can already reveal will be Metamask. That is the next.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
This will be the next system.
IAMX is talking to Metamask, so remember this. Okay, don't reveal everything because we have 3 months.
I always reveal the most with you. So in other interviews, I'm a little bit.
Okay, so Metamask, just put in the pocket and
lock in with your Metamask. You have an NFT there for sure, and it's the same login system what we developed. It's just another wallet connect. It's very easy. So we will roll it out really to all the top 15, top 20 blockchains.
Brilliant. Now, last question. What is next? Because you just launched, so what we should expect, obviously before Metamask, to happen in the next weeks, months?
So we will for sure grow our customer base. We have now around 500 pioneer users that are users who minted early in the beginning. Thanks to these supporters. Without them, we wouldn't be here. We expected less clients because our system, we didn't reveal a lot. We said, okay, buy, and you don't know what you get. So we made it a little bit complicated, to make a decision. But I think the name NMKR and IAMX, hopefully they stand for quality and that we deliver and that we're not like any cash grab. Some people still call us cash grab. Right now, I think, thank you for calling me cash grab, because that is something, we feel honored because that are the haters, and we love haters also. So we have some really critical comments, but we answer them, and we answer all questions. There's nothing open. We can do. In the beginning, there was big question for, is a ledger supported, a hardware wallet? No, it was, but it will be this or next week. It will be supported for sure, because we like to make it very easy. We don't like to make, we had a first solution go surrounded, was a little bit complicated, and we like to have it. It should be easy that my mom can use it. And this will be the next. For sure, because we have a lot of critics on that.
Question, how people can mint the NFT? How can I, for example, get to use this or get started with AdaMail?
You go to AdaMail.me and click mint. That's it. Simple. Here we go. It's on the top of the landing page. And hopefully after the interview, you have a look. and mint your Steffi or whatever you like to do. It's really nice. And if you log in, then you have it in your wallet. It's a little bit magic because you already have a welcome mail. You have a calendar, which is filled out. We will have notes, to-do lists. You know, it will grow, but it will grow that you don't have to use it. So it will be always a sleek UI, UX, but if you look behind it, you have a lot of features. So we don't like that people go or log in the first time and think, wow, this looks like an airplane inside, too much buttons and everything. No, we keep it simple. Yes, there is a dark and light mode for sure. That's the first thing we do. So nothing get grinded by the community. That's always the first questions. Yeah, it's there. And there will be a lot of nice features and you don't have to use it. You don't have to pay for it. Some integrations, which can I talk about it? Yes, there will be some AI function in it that you can have a very easy way to answer emails. This is something which is quite cool. We're not the only email system in the world, but they're not a lot. And probably the first one on a blockchain.
Tim, thank you so much for coming on the show. That was such a great conversation. And I look forward to see AdaMail developing more features to be added. I'm definitely going to go back and mint my NFT. And it sounds
I will now sit there, in front of the computer like this and see when is Steffi gets minted. When is Steffi minted? I will wait. Don't worry.
Tim, thank you so much. I will see you next month. If you have got any question, get in touch with us because, we can always answer by Twitter. We might can bring the question to the next M&A. So feel free to get your feedback because that's what Tim is looking for as well. We love our community and we need to get inspired by all of you.
Thanks a lot, Steffi. It's always a pleasure being here.